Harbors M and N are at a distance of 208 kilometers from each other. So I'm drawing this picture right now. Over here is harbor M, over here is harbor N, and it seems like they are at a distance of 208 kilometers. A ship sailing from M to N downstream takes 8 hours to arrive at its destination. Takes 8 hours to arrive. Going back from harbor N to M, it takes 13 hours to arrive. Find the water speed and the ship speed of the boat in still water. So what are we trying to find first? We're trying to find the water speed, and we're trying to find the ship speed, right? The ship speed of still water is the same as just the ship speed. And there is a distance of 208 kilometers. So let's see what we know. We know that the downstream speed is equal to, so we know that there's a total of 208 kilometers. Going downstream, it takes 8 hours to arrive. Going back, which means actually upstream, takes 13 hours to arrive because it's longer. So what's the downstream velocity? This is going downstream. The total distance is 208. So that would be 208 divided by 8. And after you calculate that, you will get 26. So the 26 is the downstream speed of the ship. But what about upstream? So the upstream speed, well, the total is 208, and you have to divide that by 13, right? And that equals 16. So the velocity of the ship going upstream is 16 kilometers per hour. Now we're going to try to find the water speed. The water speed is equal to the downstream speed, which is 26, minus the upstream speed, 16. Divide that by 2, which is equal to 10 divided by 2, so 5. So the water speed is 5 kilometers per hour. Remember, we're not done yet. We still have to look at the second part of the question. What is the velocity of the ship? The ship, do you still remember its formula? It's the same thing as the water one, except that it's the sum divided by 2. So that would be 26 plus 16 divided by 2. What is 26 plus 16? You will get 42. So 42 divided by 2 is equal to 21, right? So then the velocity of the ship is 21 kilometers per hour. Now, this isn't much different from our last problem. It's just that it didn't tell you the downstream and upstream speed directly. You had to actually have one more step. So you had to divide the time from the total distance. So like I said, if you don't get why we were doing division, you can find that out if you look at the distance, rate, and time video, and then maybe you can rewatch this again. I will be posting the link to the playlist in the description down below if you want to look at it. And if you think you're ready to move on, meet me in the next problem, problem 3.